Hello world and welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the PS1. That is a mouthful. I am going to have to think of an alternative way of saying that because that is ridiculous, but that's a job for future me. Right now what we're going to do instead is carry on with this game and finally be done with all of the tutorial stuff. I know I say this a lot in these early parts of Let's Plays, but yes, it's because all the tutorial stuff is crammed right at the beginning and it takes a while to get through all of it. So, going forward, we won't have to deal with any of that stuff. So, if we go through this door, we're going to go straight into some dialogue. And then break our ankles.
I see you rescued Hedwig. She was eager to get out, so I opened the door for her. That'll teach Malfoy to mess with us.
Hi, I'm Neville. I'm in Gryffindor too. Harry helped me escape from some flapping books.
Nice to meet you, Neville. Come on down.
It's alright. You guys go ahead. I think I've lost my toad, Trevor.
Come on, Harry. Let's go.
So the notice board knew. The notice board could see the... Well, granted, he probably put the note on the notice board, but I like to think the notice board is sentient and also like a foreteller, like a predictor. It knows the future. That bird just crapped that out of itself. It was not carrying it. Is this how birds in Harry Potter actually work? They consume the item they're trying to transport.
Wow! Hedwig brought you a broomstick. I'll show you where the flying lesson is. Follow me.
I love that when the ghosts go through you, it makes the sound, regardless of whether or not you're in like a bit of dialogue already. It just makes the sound anyway. So we're not actually going to follow Ron that way just yet, because if we go that way, it will jump us into a load of dialogue, and then we'll go straight into the flying session. So that's what's going to happen if we go that way. What I want to do instead is first come to the options menu, because now that we have a broom... Oh, it's already done it, because I've had to re-record this for what I'm going to explain in a second. So normally it's on normal broomstick controls, which are diabolical. They're really, really not helpful, because flying a broomstick is already really, really hard in this game. It's really difficult, so it's much better at being in reverse. So when you pull down on the analog stick, you go up. So basically it's inverted controls. That's what reverse is. This is back before this was standardized. So this is a really old game. It was before that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is change that to reverse. I've already had to record a version of this already, because this is really hard, and I want to get a good take of it. So what I'm going to actually do, after failing that take and having to rerun the entire tutorial section, is actually come this way and go all the way back to the Gryffindor common room. As you can see, Fred and George have moved. They're actually going to be inside. They're actually going to be inside here in the Gryffindor common room if Harry would stop interrupting me with passwords. So we're going to be able to see that this is where they're going to be in future. If we ever need to hand in the beans, this is where they're going to be. But also, it's our only location for a save book. And the guy with the chocolate frogs is also gone, and I accidentally picked up the other chocolate frog. I don't know if that is the case. So if we come down here, as you can see, that's where Fred and George is, but it's also where this save book is. So I'm going to read this save book, or save in the save book, and you can see my incredible 3-minute runtime to get back to this save book, because not only did I manage to, fail to do the next bit of the game and have to replay it, I accidentally deleted my save up until this point. So I had to run through the entire game again. All of the intro, all of that stuff, all the way up until this point. At which time I accidentally ate both chocolate frogs. I was trying to recreate the exact same scenario we had last time, but I accidentally ate the chocolate frog and then, screwed all of that up. So I said, solid, we're just going to run through it as fast as we can. But yeah, so this is pretty much the situation. I want to make a save just in case this goes wrong and I don't have to redo all of that, because this is really hard and I'm probably going to post-commentate it, because my commentary for the last take of it was terrible. That's the other reason I didn't like that take. It was just really fragmented and weird. So yeah, let's head over here and go.
Here's the doorway to the flying lesson. Watch yourself, Harry. I hear Madam Hooch is really strict. I'm still waiting for my broomstick. Our stupid owl is ancient. It's going to take forever. I'll wait for you here.
So in we go to flying lessons, and pain. It's not that bad, but this is an old game. They hadn't figured out 3D flying controls yet, and that broom just appeared out of nowhere.
I am Madam Hooch, your teacher. There is a house point bonus if you excel at any of the following tasks. Steer your broomstick using the directional buttons and press the cross button to move forwards. First, fly through each hoop that appears in sequence. On my whistle then.
Okay, so that I can concentrate for this bit, I'm going to pass this over to Future Me. Ahoy hoy, it's me, Future Me, from way in the distance, Future Me. So basically the way that these challenges work is there is 3 challenges, each one with a set of hoops you have to fly through. The first one has 10, the second one has 20, the third one has 40, so it doubles. I'm talking really quick here because as you can see, this is really short and they don't give you a lot of time to actually do these challenges.
Excellent technique. 10 house points for getting them all. The next test is a little harder, but there are bonus house points if you succeed. Fly through each magic hoop that appears. Remember, slow down to turn tighter. Ready, Potter? On my whistle then. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, on to the second challenge. Now we've got to fly through 20 hoops. As you saw, they are very quick and very short on time. So now I'm going to explain how you actually fly, because I didn't have time last time. So, as Madam Hooch said in the first bit, you fly by pressing X to go forwards, and then you use the directional buttons to move up and down, left and right in 3D space. Well, 2D space into a 3D area. I don't know how to explain it better than that, but basically, that's how you fly. The only other thing you have to consider is that turning is a lot slower when you're going faster. So the faster you go, the slower you turn. So if you want to stop like I just did there, as you can see, I turned really quickly. You may have also noticed that's our first yellow bean. And as you saw, I missed it on my first pass, but you can get it on the second one.
Well done, Potter. I shall award 10 house points for that fine performance. Ready for a tougher challenge? There are bonus house points for a perfect score. As before, fly through each of the magic hoops. Concentrate now. On my whistle. 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. So the final third hoop challenge. This is the final one. This is the reason why I didn't want to record this live as I was doing it, because this is so hard. Look how small the rings are and how close they are together. They don't even expand very quick, very fast. And as you can see, I've just scared Madam Hooch by flying too close to her. But yeah, this is ridiculously hard, this one. If you miss even one, there is a very good chance you are not going to finish it. As you see by the end of this, I barely finish, and I get them all pretty much flawlessly. It is ridiculous. There was no way that Past Me was ever going to record this, and this is the worst one. Look at this, it's on a corner, and the next one is lower down than the one that came before, so you're going up with momentum, and then down. You have to go down, it's ridiculous. So there we go, we've done it.
Well done, Potter.
Yes!
A perfect score. 10 more house points for Gryffindor. You have mastered the basics of broomstick control. Now run along.
Oh my god, I've done it. Oh, an hour that took. That took me an hour. Oh my god.
Hi, Harry. Have you met Hermione yet? She's a real know-it-all and a teacher's pet.
No, I am not. Hello, Harry. Charms class is about to start. Isn't it exciting?
She's rather annoying, isn't she?
So yeah, we've got Charms class next. I'm really not that bothered in this moment because I have just spent an hour trying to get that. I have got so close so many times. 1 hoop away, 2 hoops away. Oh my god. It was a nightmare. So yeah, I am going to save now and then stop the recording and make sure it's recorded because... that was so flipping difficult. An hour that took. Oh my lord. Yeah, so there we go. Apparently just completing the tutorial is enough to get 10%. Anyway, I'm stopping the recording. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, I had to take a moment there just to make sure that the video exported and all of it was safe and secured on my computer. I wasn't going to lose any of it because I've had issues with losing my footage as of late, and frankly, I could not lose that since it was an hour and a half long. It took a while to make sure it was fine. I think that's only going to be like 10 minutes of the video, but it literally took an hour and a half to record that. That is insane. I've forgotten my headphones, let's put those on. I'm so fluttered right now. Is that a word? Is that a term? I'm so fluttered. We'll just go with it. Yeah, my feet were freezing. It was just a whole thing. Anyway, let's carry on and start by picking up some of these yellow Butty Bots every flavour beans. I don't know what Future Me has said over the top of that footage. Probably some wise and excellent and fabulous commentary of some sort. But yeah, I'm just going to carry on and assume that everything has been said that needs to be said and just go on to Charms class. Let's head up here and talk to Ron.
Oh no! I forgot in my spell book. I'll catch you up, Harry.
As you saw there are some Bertie Bot beans over there on top of a bookcase. I did notice those, but only after I talked to Ron. You will come back out of this door and it'll be fine. You don't have to worry. You can still get those. I haven't missed them forever. Even though that's locked, you can still get them. Let's talk to this guy.
Get to the charms class before the timer runs out. Walk through the floating clocks to start the timer.
So this is another type of time trial. They love their time trials in this game. This one is way easier than the last one, so do not worry. It's basically jump up the invisible platforms before the time runs out. There are 2 sets to this. It's not that difficult. So let's just run into these tables. Since this is literally the only thing we can do right now, some of these tables do spin and you will spin with it, as you can see, so that can make it a bit of a challenge. Plus this table rises and lowers a little bit. You want to wait until it raises up just a bit so that you can get high enough to get the Bertie Bott's every flavour bean. If you just jump off and miss it, it's a pain in the butt to come back and get it. So this one's a little bit more challenging. Let's keep going. Sorry, just got to focus a bit. There we go. So, done it. So that one's not too difficult. They do get a little bit harder.
You must be Harry Potter. Welcome to Charms class. You're just in time. Welcome, young wizards. I am Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa. Watch my wand move and press the symbol button it points to. Complete each sequence 3 times to learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa. Now you try. Remember, press the symbol button that my wand points to. Get ready.
If only it was this easy in real life to learn new skills. Basically, you just follow the pattern. It's like a rhythm game, basically. You just have to press it when the cursor thingamajig is in the right place.
Superb. Keep up now. It's going to get harder.
What? I didn't even
Keep
press that.
trying.
I didn't even press that. I think it
That was
held
good.
over the press from the last round of this,
Excellent.
which is a bit weird. But yeah, if only learning skills was this easy in real life.
Well done. You've mastered Wingardium Leviosa. Potter, Granger, and Weasley, follow me to see the Wingardium Leviosa spell put into practice.
Okie dokie, so here we go. We're going to go have a quick tutorial on how to do this.
Now, listen carefully. An object that can be charmed will be marked with a yellow sparkle. A charmed object can be levitated. Keep the cross button depressed if you want to change the object height. Try levitating the hourglass onto its pedestal to open the door. Press the triangle button to release the object.
So that's pretty much how you do this. It's just pick it up, levitate it, and then it will open the door. So, I like how he says depress. You have to depress the X button. Like, you tell it like, oh yeah, you're like the least good out of all of the buttons on the controller. Everyone loves the, like, R2. It's way better. They use it for shooting in, like, FPS games, or they use the analog sticks to control the camera. What do you use for? You're used to confirm things. God, pathetic. We've got to make it depressed. Make that button depressed. Oh god, why do I give, like, sentience and, like, what is it, amortize? I can't remember the correct words, but basically humanize an object. I do that a lot for some reason. I'm weird. Anyway, let's talk to Ron.
I can't believe Malfoy took your owl. We should use this spell to teach him a lesson.
I mean, he was just doing it to protect the owl because apparently I'd smushed its face or something. And, like, make it carry my broom by eating it or something? I don't know. There's a whole situation going on there that I don't want to talk about.
I can't believe
So he's not going to have anything else to say. So let's go talk to Hermione.
I can't wait to levitate objects. Remember to use the cross button to change an object's height.
Okay, she's just going to tell me more tutorial stuff. We talk to the Professor Flitwick, I think it is. Again, he will just tell us the same thing. I love that Ron's got a tiny hourglass there. It's hilarious. But yeah, as you can see, as he was saying, this one's got a yellow sparkle above it. That means that you can levitate this object with Wingardium Leviosa. As he said, as I talked over him. So if you hold down X, it will raise it up. And we want to raise it up to where these bubbles are. And drop it down with triangle.
Well done. 5 points to Gryffindor.
And there we go. So that's the class. Now we have a new spell, Wingardium Leviosa. When I get a chance, I'll show you in the menu. So yeah, that was a pretty simple class. A lot of the classes are actually really simple, and it's just learning how to do the button pressing thing. Oh, so it's eaten a letter now? My god.
Dear Harry, please meet me in the castle grounds. You can get to the castle grounds through the front door of the castle. Pop around for a cup of tea and a chat. I have something important to tell you. Your friend, Hagrid.
You've got to stop feeding your owls brooms. It's a bad thing. I know I've just fed this owl a letter to bring it to you, but you've got to stop doing it, Harry. It's a bad thing to do. So they're teaching Harry so far to, like, force owls to eat large objects that it cannot swallow and also murder small animals. Frankly, Hagrid's probably to blame here. Partially. I mean, he cares for the animals, so I'm really concerned about this castle's animals, because that is not good. Anyway, coming this way, as you can see, I didn't show it off, like, in my, like, rush to save the game and, like, export the footage. This door locks itself after you come out, so you can't go back in before going into Charms. If you come back out after Charms and come over here, there is another challenge for you. So if we go back through this door, I know, more flying, but fortunately this one is way easier. Don't know if I'm going to post-commentate this one or not. We will see how it goes. I may have to concentrate, I may not. We'll find out.
Ah, hello again, Potter. I see you've come back for more practice. I have a special task for you. Some of Hagrid's pet flitterby moths escaped into the courtyard. If you're quick, you can catch them all. Okay, ready, Potter? Go!
So here we go, we've got to pick up all of these guys. This isn't too difficult, because you get a lot of time, and they're fairly easy to... I was going to say they're fairly easy to catch, and then I struggled to get that one. Okay, those are birds. I was like, I'm never going to be able to get those. Oh, I can't see it because it's behind the microphone. I knew there was one there somewhere. There's one up here. There's two more. I think I saw them over here. So yeah, this isn't too bad. This is another chance to get that yellow bean if you didn't get it earlier.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You have collected them all. Hagrid will be pleased. For such a service to the school, I shall award 10 points to Gryffindor.
I like how she says please there. It's like, yeah, Hagrid will be pleased. Like, yeah, flipping idiot for losing his butterflies. Literally, his care of animals is terrible. His care of animals is absolutely terrible. But anyway, we are going to have to go see him. So that's the next task we've got to go do. We've got to go out into the grounds. And to do that, we have to go to the entrance hall. But before that, I want to explore the rest of this area. Because, as you can see, if I press the start menu, we have a new spell. That's the yellow sparkly one. But we also only have 23 beans, so there's half of the beans missing. I want to go see if I can find the rest of them, and then end off the episode. That is the plan. That is the plan for the rest of this episode. Go search for some beans. Actually, there's going to be a complete change of plans. That's what I was originally going to do and how I originally recorded this episode, but then I discovered that this video was going to be ridiculously long if I did everything I wanted to do in that one episode. But for some reason, instead of just, better dividing it up so that we explore the rest of the castle and finish off this area all in one, I decided to explore the rest of the castle in this one and then finish it off in the next one and then go into the next area in the same episode. So it made it really, really kind of weird and just not got good places to end, and all the episodes ended up really, really long. So what I'm going to do is actually end it off here, and then next episode we're going to explore the rest of this area, find all the beans, complete that one major big event that takes quite a while and would not fit in the end of this episode next time in one single episode. So until then, like, comment, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. I've been HazzD, and I will see you next time.